Mayong adlaw, mabuhay ug madayaw gikan sa dakbayan sa Davao. And we are here once again for another Kadangpan interviews, but of course, kauban nato ang usa sa mga kandidata for Hiyas sa Kadayawan 2026 gikan sa Bangsa, Maguindanaon. So please introduce yourself and why you had decided to join Hiyas sa Kadayawan for this year.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mapya malulumsod kanulangon, mabuhay ug madayaw sa tanang Dabawenyos. Saki si Bay AYESSA uto MANGANSAKAN ang Hiyas sa Bangsa, Maguindanaon. And the reason why I joined the Hiyas sa Kadayawan is because I want to serve as a representation of all the Maguindanaons, not just here in Davao, but in the whole Philippines, because I believe that we also deserve to be represented in the Kadayawan Festival.
Yes. If given that you will be the successor, of course, by City Norhana-Sangkan, what's the advocacy that you will bring not just only to the Bangsa Maguindanaon but for the ethno-linguistic tribes of Davao City and to the entire Dabawenyos?
I stand firm that joining this competition or this prestigious presentation is not just to show our beauty and the culture that we bring with us, but also our advocacy. And for me, I advocate to unite the 11 ethno-linguistic tribes through our main goal, which is our culture. I will advocate for the preservation of our weaving traditions by training a new generation of weavers, as well as getting a sample patterns from each culture. And of course po, naa-gi permission sa mga artisans o atong mga elders sa kada culture. So in this way, we're opening livelihood opportunities for the Dabawenyos, because this project is not just for 11 ethno-linguistic tribes, but also open to all the Dabawenyos. And aside from that, nadji kanya-kanyang representation ang kada cultural communities, and dili lang ko nag-focus sa mga Maguindanaons.
Yes. So right now, since the press presentation and opening ceremonies, you have been bonded together with your fellow sister candidates from the different ethno-linguistic tribes of Davao City. How's the feeling at that time, and how are you prepared with together with your fellow sister candidates as the Grand Coronation night approaches?
Actually, at first, I felt very pressured because I'm the youngest one in the room, and I've always felt like I was undeserving, because seeing the girls in the competition, I've always aimed to be like them. Most of them are already employed, and I aim to actually be one of the occupations that they have. But thinking about me being inside the room is enough, because I'm also capable and I am also bringing my culture with me. So in terms with my sisterhood, it's very good po. All of them are very warm, and they're actually very open to me as the youngest in the competition, and they're very gentle with the presentation as well as the Hiyas sa Kadayawan itself journey.
Yes.
So I'm very thankful to have them.
Yes. Right now, I know this is quite off to ask, but in the past days na himong trending katong atong interview na wala pa ang atong naong, no, but how is the feeling na syempre nag-trending na pod ang video for that time na gi-interview ka for the press presentation?
I'm actually very happy. Thank you so much to all the Bawenyos and to my co-Bangsa Maguindanaon who supported me, because I am very overwhelmed with the support that I have gotten from our viewers and supporters. And please rest assured that I will really try my best to represent our Bangsa Maguindanaon, especially with this cultural presentation. And actually, I'm very excited to show them what we have prepared for weeks, because it's definitely something new to the eyes.
Yes. And of course, if you would describe Davao City in one word that resonates your personality and the tribe that you represent, what is it, and how can it surround the Bangsa Maguindanaon and also the ethno-linguistic tribes of Davao City that resonates with that word?
One thing really comes to mind, and that is the uniqueness of Davao City, because Kadayawan is the king of festivals, and I believe the Bangsa Maguindanaon is also unique with its delicacies, its culture, its heritage, and its artisans. So I would say that the Davao and the Kadayawan festival is indeed unique.
Makauban nato ang usa sa mga kandidata sa Hiyas sa Kadayawan 2026 representing Hiyas sa Obu-Manuvu. Please, ipailaylay mo kagalingan, and of course, para sa mga nagalanta, why you had decided to join Hiyas sa Kadayawan 2026?
Okay, maayong hapon o gabi o madayaw, Davao. Siyak si mga bayan, Christine Joy, AGAO, ang Hiyas sa Obu-Manuvu. So the question is why I joined Hiyas sa Kadayawan. So nag-join ko na pageant not because of myself. Di lang para sa akong kaugalingan kundi sa ginabalik-balik para jud kini sa akong tribo para ipakita kung unsa kanindot ang kultura sa Obu-Manuvu tribe. O dili lang ipakita diri sa Davao kun dili sa tibuok kalibutan.
Unsay advocacy nato if given nga palaran ka mahimong successor ni Baisi Tinorhana Sangkaan for this year?
Okay sir, ang akong advocacy mao ang lahong to tribo or in Bisaya, hingog sa tribo, empowering Obu-Manuvu youth to preserve our culture. So, by creating that advocacy sir, nami gi-create na proposal which is ang Pasukaroy kini siya na advocacy sir is naga-focus din siya sa mga kabatanunan kay we all know that the youth are the hope of our nation and sila ang sumusunod sa atong kultura. They are the culture bearers. So habang bata pa sila ato silang i-train aron na inigdako nila sila na usab ang mupasa sa sumusunod na henerasyon.
Alright. So, karon pa lang daan, since the press presentation and the cultural presentation pa lamang, kumusta naman ang tambayayong bonding with your fellow sister candidates from different tribes of Davao City? And of course, how prepared are you sa imuhang kaugalingon as the Grand Coronation Night approaches this Thursday?
So sir, akong journey diri sa Kadayawan no is happy jud kaayo ko sir because I meet different people, different tribes and thankful kay ko kay daghan kay ko na-learn through sa pag-share nila sa ilang culture and makahappy pud kayo siya sir even though we have a different mga beliefs sa aming mga different na pagtuo pero we are united as one sir. So para sa ako sir, we need to be ready kay naaman jud mi diri kay ready mi na ipasigarbo ipresenta ang among kultura.
Alright. And if you would describe Davao City in one word and also through yourself, what is it and what it resonates sa imong kaugalingon og sa pagrepresentar sa Obu-Manuvu?
So sir, if I would describe Davao City in one word, it is a unique. Because makita nato sir na unique jud kay siya kay diri ara nato makita sa Davao City na even though we have a differences but we are united.
Ato makauban one of the official candidates for the Hiyas sa Kadayawan 2026 representing Bagobo-Klata tribe. Please, paila-ila sa imong kaugalingon and of course why you decide that you join Hiyas sa Kadayawan representing Bagobo-Klata.
Malingboli na mo lahat, no? Or sa Bisaya pa, mayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Hago ko, PATRICE A. Soliman. I am PATRICE A. Soliman. Ang Hiyas ng Bagobo-Klata. So nakapil ko diri sa Hiyas sa Kadayawan, sir, no? To share my knowledge or to raise awareness regarding our cultural community, which is the Bagobo-Klata cultural community. So nako diri nagarepresenta sa amo ang cultural community para ipasigarbo sa tanan or ipakita sa tanan kung unsa man yun ang kultura, ang heritage o kung unsa man yun ang identity sa Bagobo-Klata, no?
Yes. If given nga mahimo kang successor ni Baisi Tinorhana Sangkaan for this year, unsa gani atong advocacy na inyong pag-ambiton that you will share not just for the community sa Bagobo-Klata but also for the other ethno-linguistic tribes and also the entire Davaoenos itself?
That is a good question, sir, no? So, kaning ako ang advocacy, madaog man or dili, I do hope na ma-implement nato ni or ma-actualize nato ni ang ako ang advocacy, no? So, my advocacy is entitled Project Mullo or ang Mullo, kanana siya kay Bagobo-Klata dialect. Kung sa Bisaya pa, magtanong. So, my advocacy title is Project Mullo, Propagation and Saving of Indigenous Plants Used as Indigenous Dyes.
Yes. So right now, quite sad sa atong mga kaigsunan na one of the extinct nga dialects sa atong nasad is Bagobo-Klata. But how our youth or how the community itself would be able na hatagan og bili to preserve the culture as well as its dialect food?
So kana siya, sir, I cannot say no na degrading na gyud siya karon. Naragid na siya sa initiative nato or curiosity nato. So it's really important yun na natay sense of curiosity or sense of initiativeness, no. So kanina problem or kanina concern sa mga cultural community ang kaning nagahinay-hinay na nagawala ang dialekto. Kana siya magsugod man gyud na siya sa ato ang sarili, no. And then magsugod po na siya sa panimalay nato. So kani ginaanyag po nako or gina-encourage nako ang tanang pamilya, no, sa dili lang sa amo ang community ang Bagobo-Klata, even all the other ethno-linguistic tribes, no, na it is really important yun na i-preserve nato ang kaning dialect nato atong own dialect and magsugod na siya sa balay. So pag-abot sa balay, mas maayo siya na adlaw-adlawon ba ang paggamit og dialekto para ang kaning mga anak nako, ang mga kabatan-unan kay ma-practice na nila samtang bata pa sila. O kung ma-practice nila samtang bata pa sila, mo po na ang ilahang pwede mapasa sa future generations.
So right now na sa press presentation and of course sa cultural presentation pa lamang, dunay bonding na inyong nabuhat, but how's the feeling na syempre nakigahimamat together with your fellow sister candidates from different ethno-linguistic tribes sa atong syudad?
So for me, no, it's really an eye-opening yun na experience since ang ako ang learning, dili lang na siya limited sa ako ang cultural community or sa ako ang sariling cultural community. Mas na-expand ako ang learning to other ethno-linguistic tribes. So muna siya, dili lang ako nagatuon, pati po sila ako ang mga fellow lepos. Lepos means kay igsuonan. So kanang lepos kay own dialect na muna siya sa Klata. So sa Bisaya pa kay igsuon. So to my fellow lepos, napugkoy na tun-an sa ilaha and at the same time napud sila natun-an sa ako. So it's really important na we get to learn with each other.
Yes. Right now, if you would describe bisan sa inyong dialekto, that you would describe yourself in one word that resonates the tribe that you represent, what is it and how does it resonate sa to ang kaugalingon and also the experiences that you had?
Kani siya, sir, dili ko makaingon na adjective ni siya na description, no. Siguro phrase. Ang maingon nako na phrase or ma-share na phrase in my own dialect is hindi to moyoyong hito Bagobo-Klata. Kung sa Bisaya pa, dili ta maulaw na kita Bagobo-Klata. So kato siya, sir, it is really important, no, na dili ta maulaw ba na parte ta sa indigenous peoples diri sa Davao, no. Kay kana isa na siya ka dagbo sa atoa na pwede na to i-share sa tanan para na po sila matun-an gikan sa atoa.
Lain na po na edisyon sa tuwang interview together with one of the official candidates for Hiyas sa Kadayawan 2026 representing Bangsa Tausug. So ato ang atagan ng gigayon ng pagpaila sa iyang kaugalingon and why she decided to join for this competition. Please, paila-ila lang o nganong niapil ka og Hiyas sa Kadayawan 2026.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wal barakatuhu. Ako si LOWELLA kalay NAKILAN, Hiyas sa Bangsa Tausug. So, ni-join ko ani na pageant, no, not just to showcase my tribe's culture and traditions and practices, but also to fulfill the dream of a dreamer, which is me, who always dream to be part of this prestigious event.
Yes. If given na kung palaran mahimong successor kani Bae City Norhana Sangkaan, unsay atong advocacy na imong pagambiton not just only for Bangsa Tausug but for the other ethno-linguistic tribes of Davao City?
So ang akong advocacy, no, is harmonies of heritage, sustaining the Bohemian culture through arts, language, and fair trade. So sa kana nga advocacy, no, is napansin nako na sa kadaghanan sa mga kabatan-unan drone is focus na more on sa technology. Then sa unang-una is sa arts. Sa arts included dira ang mga traditional dances sa kada bangsa o kada tribo. Then ang ikaduha is ang language, which is napansin nako hinay-hinay nang na-lose touch ang mga younger generation sa ilahang isig ka language or isig ka bahasa. And ang ikatlo is ang fair trade, which is gusto na ko mahatagan o maka-establish og kanang fair trade sa kanang tanan-tanan na mga transaksyon bahin sa mga ilahang mga tribal or anything na hand-woven or crafts na ilahang ginabuhat. Gusto na ko nga kanang fair ang ilahang pag-showcase sa ilahang mga hand-wovens.
Alright. So now, paduol naman ang Grand Coronation Night, pero unsay feeling nato that you've been bonded together with your fellow sister candidates from different ethno-linguistic tribes of Davao City. Bisan katuod na sa press presentation pa lamang og sa ingon nato nga cultural presentation.
So far, so good, no? Ang ako ang pakihinabi sa ilaha. Nalipay ko kay nakabuild mig sisterhood sa amuhang journey diri sa Hiyas sa Kadayawan, and dili lang ni siya kanang ginaingon nila na pageant. This is showcasing our cultures, traditions, and practices.
Alright. If you would describe yourself in one word that resonates your personality aside sa ingon nato nga maisog ang mga tribong Tausug, what is it and how it resonates, that word that would describe to what it is today for Davao City, not just only for Bangsa Tausug, but for the entire Davaoenos?
I would describe myself as a resilient woman. That no matter how turbulent life gets, I will always stand back and fight back on what may ever happen to my life.
Kindly invite na lang sa atong mga viewers for the Grand Coronation Night this Thursday.
Yes, of course. So, once again, mabuhay ug madayaw sa tanang Davaoenos and to all the Filipinos across the world. I am inviting all of you to the Grand Coronation Night at USEP Gymnasium this August 13th, Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. This is open for everyone, and doors will be open 30 minutes before 6 p.m. So, we are kindly inviting all of you to support all of the 11 ethno-linguistic cultural communities. Sukran and see you there.
Okay, hello mga katribo, mga suwad kon Obu-Manuvu, and talangon na tribo ka ay to Davao, and talangon na mga Minubo ka ay to Davao. Giimbitahan ko kamo karong umaabot na August 13 aron sa pag-witness sa pagtanaw sa among coronation night at USEP Obrero. See you there!
My message to everyone, no? Gina-invite ka mo. I am inviting everyone to witness the Hiyas sa Kadayawan Coronation Night, which will be next week Thursday, August 13, and that will be held at USEP Obrero Gym. So kana siya witness the 11 ethno-linguistic tribes na mga Hiyas sa Kadayawan, o unsa man yun ang ilahang talento, no, sa ilahang nagkadaiyang cultural communities, and dili lang siya nagalimit sa talento nila, kana siya mo expand pag yun na siya sa kanang kaalam na mo or wisdom na mo na pwede ma-share sa uban.
So, assalamualaikum again. I am inviting everyone to watch our Grand Coronation at USEP Gymnasium on August 13, 2026.